Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run over Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomizer. And so, Maxie has successfully doomed the world by summoning Groudon.
Huh? A message? The sun has turned mercifully fierce.
The heat is greater than simulations predicted.
That cannot be. I was so gosh darn sure. It's...
All that matters is that I have used the red orb to awaken Groudon.
I will transform this planet by, of course, destroying it.
Primal Groudon brings about an end, alright, but you don't get to choose which end.
You blasted fool! Good use of of G-rated language.
Yes, fool. Fool is the term that we call people when they are being idiots, not idiots.
You know, and then you turn 17 years old and you realize, oh, what he meant to say is a fuck up.
Yeah, the music of Drought Dread is actually really subdued here, and I don't like the fact that it's so subdued. It also plays out through all the water routes between Mossdeep and Zootopolis from here on out.
Well, actually, it doesn't it play throughout the game?
Nope.
Just
the only areas that are immediately affected by Groudon Super Drought are the water routes between Mossdeep and Zootopolis. It's supposed to affect the entire game, at least it did in the original game. I remember it specifically affecting the route between Fortree and Mauville.
Right, because we're the kid and these are the big adults. So, all right, I'll be over to kick your asses shortly.
I just gotta find my way to Zootopolis first, and since I didn't do it beforehand, now we have to go through the process of finding Zootopolis.
I came as quickly as my big, stupid, blue-colored flying bird could muster.
For the record, that's supposed to be Skarmory.
You're right, it is supposed to be Skarmory. Because Steven is a steel trainer.
Yep.
Steel. They used to call me Steely Steve.
Oh, don't worry, Steven. We won't do anything super reckless. We'll just do the normal reckless things. Whoosh!
Come, my generic flying Pokemon.
Hey, can you take us to Zootopolis before you... Never mind.
So, instead of using what a 3D game is capable of and creating a more sophisticated sprite, they just took the 2D sprite of a blue-colored silhouette flying in, swooping you up, and just gave it 2 eyes and a circular-shaped body.
Yep.
God damn it, it's hot outside. Well, I feel like doing is talking about Pokemon trainers and getting you interested in fighting me.
Oh, look, Wild Ponyta.
Well, of course. I mean, they don't have the Charmander thing going on. Their flames can go out.
But how does it stand on the water with its hooves?
It's shallow water. See?
Alright.
Life's a beach.
So we have made it to Route 130, but unfortunately, that's well, it's not where we need to be. We need to go back to Route 126, and then from there, we need to go to the west in order to get to Zootopolis. Right now, what we're effectively doing is we're skipping a little bit ahead in order to go find Pacific
You call it Lodge. I was gonna call it Log. Pacific Log. Because
we can call it whatever we want. It is a name of a relatively unimportant Pokemon town in Gen 3.
Yep, because it doesn't have its own Pokemon gym, so none of the tourists want to come here. But it does have a Pokemon Center.
But since we have successfully made it to Pacific Lodge, now we can fly back to Mossdeep and attempt to go find Zootopolis.
Yes, and this...
Finding Sutopolis is always one of the bigger hassles in this part of the game, specifically in the remake. In the original game, it's just we go from C4 Cavern to the west, and it's pretty much just right there. But in the remakes, it's actually a pretty big hassle to find.
Mm-hmm. And if you go too far, then you get trapped by the whirlpools on the other side of Pacific Log. That keeps you from going from Slateport to Pacific Log. You can only go from east to west.
Pacific Log to Slateport.
Yep.
Also, there is a Megastone that's here that I think I'm attempting to locate before we head out. It should be right behind the Pokemon Center.
So, to my knowledge, Pacific Log's most useful characteristic is its proximity to the Sky Pillar, where you can catch Rayquaza.
Yep.
That's about it.
That is what it's here for, so that you can have a fast travel location to Sky Pillar.
I just want everybody to know I didn't do it. I mean, I know who did it. They are currently trying to make amends, and we are doing everything we can. Please stand by.
Hey, now there's a trainer here. Maybe now I can actually fly down to this route.
Right, great vision. When the sun isn't out.
All right, Byron's got a Gardevoir. Gardevoir is awesome.
That is a terrible bird Pokemon.
Oh, come on. Her dress can probably double as a parachute.
I'd say Jinx has a better chance of getting lift. She's got these big.
Oh no,
big
Jinx's hair does not work anywhere like. Well, actually, you're right. She actually has a much more physically whole dress than Gardevoir's got.
Jigglypuff.
Come on, Zatanna. Take advantage of the drought and use Flamethrower.
Pokemon number 39, Jigglypuff. Which is a level 38 right now for convenience sake. Jigglypuff
Oh, sorry, we're under
can only
Desolate
be.
Land. So, under Desolate Land, water type moves just straight up do not work. It's honestly a really interesting thing. It's
Squeaky.
what makes Primal Groudon actually better than Primal Kyogre, because Primal Groudon is slower than Primal Kyogre, so Desolate Land overwrites the Primordial Sea.
It is told in the legends, Groudon and Kyogre did a coin flip one day and decided the fate of the world rests upon which side of this 1979 U.S. issue release U.S. quarter comes out on. And we will determine our fate. Behold, flip.
And so, we have successfully made it into the underwater portion of Sutopolis City.
Yay. Thank you, Sneasel.
Yay! Yeah, I personally am not a big fan of the fact that we need dive in order to get into Sutopolis.
These guys must know a lot of firms that use drones to make deliveries.
Where is it?
Why are we searching for hidden Pokemon in such a dire situation as this?
Because it's a level boosted combi, that's why.
Good luck.
Yay! We showed off how you're supposed to use how you're supposed to sneak on water. It is, if you actually have a working analog stick on your 3DX, it's not actually all that bad. But my analog stick on my controller doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. So,
well, thank you.
Or rather, the sensitivity on it is a bit wacky.
Thank you for showing us how to use the Sneak Up on Pokemon system to get exactly the Pokemon you want to see. It is unfortunate we didn't actually catch the Pokemon that we expended that effort, but god damn it, it was important that we showed it was possible.
Well, unless it's a female combi, I don't care because I can't evolve a male combi. Remember?
Right. Right, whoever's MP3 is on repeat, you can turn it off now.
Oh, look, the gym. By the gym.
Let's ignore it. We do have the option to just go right inside, right?
No, we do not, because Wallace isn't there at the moment.
Because Wallace is trying to solve the crisis, because he is like the sheriff around here. He has the guns, and people go to him when they're in trouble.
Or rather, he has the melodic, and people go to him when they want to get timer stalled.
Ugh, this heat is absolutely terrible.
Hi, Wallace.
Your head is too big.
Well, it's an anime inspired art style. Of course his head is too big. Everyone's head is too big. I mean, look at how big Steven's head is compared to his shoulders.
I mean, just especially, like, he doesn't even look like Wallace doesn't even look like he has a neck.
Well, Steven only has a neck because, they need to tilt his head up.
Alright, quickly now.
Hell, we don't look like we have a neck.
Come on, everybody, this music sucks. We gotta get in the cave where we'll stop. Yes, in there.
Hey, Maxie.
Team Magma.
Well, it's just Archie from Team Aqua. Team Aqua isn't really here. It's just Archie.
See, whoever brought the...
We got the magma suit.
Oh,
Yay!
we're going diving. Nice. Right. We had spent many months training our operatives to using this magma suit, but we believe this child will be able to pick it up in no time. No experience, no problem.
Now, just remember, your oxygen tanks don't actually exist because exposing raw oxygen to this amount of heat would cause a very combustible reaction, which would likely blow out your spine.
The primal aversion, the energy radiating from the cave of origins, the blue orb in the flood of magma, Hohen's core. These are just a number of key words that are going to help you anchor into the narrative that you are going to try to catch this epic fucking Pokemon once and for all.
Yes, the most epic of primal Groudons ever. That one.
And if this was the Omega Sapphire, then Archie would be here with his admin.
Yep. I think her name's Tessa, but I'm not sure. It's been a little while since we've heard from May. Let's check in with her. Hi, May.
What the fuck are you doing here? I heard on the news. Hello, everybody.
Alright, and in the next part, we will dive into the very small dungeon of the Cave of Origin as we attempt to go find ourselves a primal Groudon.
It is time to use the power of the 7 stars.
Be safe, everybody.